Good evening and welcome to the Whiskey Lover Society with me, Gert Retief. And tonight it is the online Scotch Whisky Awards, and I'm quite excited to see if my favorite drams are going to make the cut. Who's going to be nominated for the best whiskey? Who's going to have the best distillery? Who's going to be the best newcomer, the best grain whiskey? There's so many categories. So I'm quite looking forward to going through all the categories to see which one is my favorite. And of course, at the end, to see who is going to be the winner and who's taking the trophy home. So quite exciting. And as a quick reminder, I will go through all the categories and of course wait for the winner to be announced. And after the announcement of the winner, I will then update my presentation for you tonight. So as a start, I am going to look at the best entry level single malt for 2021. And here we have quite an interesting lineup, the Ardbeg 10-year-old. I'm not so sure about the Ardbeg 10-year-old. For me, I'm not sure if it's an entry level in any way, set or form, but it's not for me to judge. It is on the list. I do kind of like it. Not a big fan of the peated ones, but of course, I know a lot of people do like it. If I do give it a little bit of time in a glass, I did find it quite pleasant. Also, we have the Aaron 10-year-old. I think this is a fantastic dram, and I did like it quite a lot. But of course, bottled at 46% ABV. And of course, the one that I really like is the Bunnahabhain 12-year-old. A nice little bit of a sherry bomb. So that is the first three whiskies. And the next three on the list for the best entry-level single malt is the Deanston 12. I know this is Ralphie Whiskey of the Year. I think it was for 2018 or 2019. Then, of course, we have the Glencairn 10-year-old, which is definitely on my list as one of the best whiskies I've ever tasted. And the last one on this category is the Highland Park 12-year-old. I haven't spent much time with the Highland Park, don't really know it. But for me, it's going to be a race between two whiskies, and I think that is going to be the Bunnahabhain 12, a nice sherry bomb, and of course the Glencairn 10-year-old, which is exclusively matured in ex-bourbon casks. So hopefully, for me, I am hoping for the Glencairn. So we'll see what the winner will bring. And that is the winner for the best entry level single malt Scotch whisky for 2021. And we have a winner in the Aaron 10-year-old. So congratulations. And this brings us to category number 2 for the evening. It is the best blended Scotch or blended malt for 2021. And here we have the Compass Box Flaming Hot blended malt. We have the Compass Box the Spice Tree blended. And then we have also another Compass Box, the blended Peat Monster. Now, I'm a little bit skeptical on this one. I've voiced my opinion a couple of times with this regard. It is just for me strange that they picked three whiskies from the same distillery in this category. I am sure that there is way more other blended malts out there that could have been added to the category, but of course that is not for me to say. Also on the list is the Cutty Shark Prohibition Edition, the Douglas Lane Scallywag. I did like the Scallywag, and of course the Johnny Walker Green Label. And for me, my favorite is definitely going to be the Scallywag, but I think it's going to be quite a tight race, and I think one of the Compass Boxes is definitely going to be the winner. I'm not sure, but I have no experience in the Compass Box range. Never tasted them, but of course the winner will be picked soon, and the winner is going to be, well, hopefully the Scallywag. And we have a winner for the best blended Scotch or blended malt, and it is the Johnny Walker Green Label. I'm a little bit surprised with this one. I was quite certain that Compass Box is going to take this category, considering they have 3 out of 6 chance. And yeah, good for you, Johnny Walker. Keep on walking. And that brings us to category number 3 for the evening, the base grain whiskey for 2021, non-malt. And of course, good old South Africa made the list, and I'm quite excited to see Baines on the list. Also, the Balcones True Blue Texas Corn Whiskey, as well as another Compass Box hedonism blend. A little bit of a tongue twister, but those are the 3. And then the last 3 in this category is the Teeling Irish single malt or single grain. They have the Wild Turkey 101 straight Kentucky bourbon, and of course the last one on the list is the Wild Turkey rare breed Kentucky straight bourbon. Not a big fan of any of them. I also a little bit of a novice when it comes to the American ones. So patriotism. So I do hope that a South African blend is going to be, or South African grain is going to be the winner. But of course, I think it's going to be highly unlikely, because most people that will be voting for this have never even heard of the Baines. So I do feel a little bit sorry for them, but I do think it is a wonderful dram. And we have a winner for the base grain non-malt whiskey, and it is the Wild Turkey rare breed Kentucky straight bourbon, bottled at 58.4% ABV. Well done, Wild Turkey. The next category what we will be looking at is the best distillery for 2021. Don't have much to say about it. We have the Arran. I do like the Arran whiskies. We have the Brochladi. I like the Ladi 8. And Boonhaven. So nice, interesting whiskies that they all produce, and I think they all have a fantastic chance in winning in this category. So also on the list for the best distillery, Deanston, also a fantastic pick. Glenallachie, it's going to be a winner in my book, and of course the Springbank. If I just look at the hype, what is happening in the last couple of years with regards to whiskey, I think Glenallachie has pushed the envelope, and I think they are making big strides in all directions, and I think Billy Walker is doing a fantastic job on making fantastic whiskies. So have a look. I think Billy Walker is going to walk away with it. And best distillery, we have a winner, and it is, can you believe it, the Springbank Distillery in Campbelltown. I'm a little bit surprised, but then again, they are making some excellent whiskey, so congratulations to Springbank. Next on the list is going to be the best independent bottler. Don't have a lot of information on it. Not really somebody that bought a lot of independent bottler. I know about them, but of course I am not going to give my opinion on it. It is the Adelphi selection, the Douglas Lane and Co. Also the Gordon MacPhail. I think they are quite well known. Even somebody like me know them. And of course we also have the North Star, never even heard of them. We have the Signatory Vintage, very well known. They also bottled some fantastic drams and some good cask selections that they are using. And the last one that I don't really know much about is the Scotch Malt Whisky Society. Not a lot of information on it. So I think in the end, most probably it's going to be the signatory vintage, but we will see. And we have another winner, and in the category of the best independent bottler, and we have the winner is signatory vintage. Fantastic independent bottler, always have some fantastic drams on offer. Congratulations. Of course, the next category is one of the categories that most people are looking forward to see, and it is the best world whiskies. And I must say, I'm quite excited about these ones. And here we have the Amrut Fusion Indian Single Malt. Love it. I did a review on that not so long ago. The Balcones Texas Single Malt. Unfortunately, no idea what it tastes like. Never had it before. And also we have the Cotswold English Single Whiskey. Also no idea what it tastes like. Never had it before. So quite looking forward to doing a review on that sometime soon. Elijah Craig. I have tried some of the Elijah Craig. Fantastic little dram. We have the Redbreast 15-year-old. Quite a nice one. And then for some reason they added a Redbreast 21-year-old. I don't think that is something that should have been on a list like this. Putting a normal statement against a 21-year-old, I don't think it's a good idea. But anyway, I have no preferences in this one. But I do like a little bit of the Elijah Craig, and maybe they will take one for the Americans. And we have a winner for the Best World Scotch Whisky Awards. And it is Tara, the Redbreast 15. Quite happy with this one. I have done some of the Redbreast range, the core range, the Lestau. I loved it. I also quite enjoy the Redbreast 15. So congratulations on this Irish whiskey. And of course, the last category for the evening, and I think this is the one that we all been waiting for, is the best single malt Scotch whisky for 2021. Again, Aaron, 10-year-old, has made the list. Yippee, I do like it. We have the Glen Scotia Victoriana. Never had it, but I did do some reviews on Glen Scotia, and they were always quite nice. And of course, then the Glen Allenghy. Look out for the Glen Allenghy. I think it's going to be the winner tonight. 10-year-old cast strength, fantastic stuff. And last on the list is going to be the Lefroy 10-year-old. Of course, there's a lot of people that like the peat monsters. And then the Longrow 18-year-old. I think that is also standing a fantastic chance. And the 18-year-old Talisker. So I do think Glen Allenghy is going to take this one. We shall see at the end of the evening. And we have a winner for the best single malt Scotch whisky for 2021 in the online Scotch Whisky Awards. And you are not going to believe it is the Aaron 10-year-old bottled at 46% ABV. I'm a little bit surprised on this one, but it is a fantastic dram. So that is the last category. And there you have it, all the winners of the first 2021 online Scotch Whisky Awards. Very exciting stuff. And although there is a winner in each category, I do believe that all of them are actually winners. And I think they all will be having a good sales during the next couple of months, riding on the back of the OSWA Awards. So I do suspect a little bit of the shops are going to put the prices up. I hope not, but I can see it happening. I'm also going to see a little bit of the whiskies is going to be a little bit more difficult to get. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think so. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this awards. Let me know in the comment that you picked the winner. Were you a little bit disappointed that your whiskey was not even on the list? Might do a little bit of an additional selections in the next week or two, where we can have a look at the ones that did not make the list, or the ones that got a special mention in all the different categories. So thank you very much. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I see you next time. Cheers.